Hey friends, welcome back. Today we've got another recipe and cooking video for you, another new one that we've not tried. This is a low carb and keto friendly pizza. If you are new here, I really hope that you enjoy what you see, and if you do, consider hitting that red subscribe button. And if you've been around a while, we love your support. Thanks for coming back. I am going to go ahead and show you the ingredients for this. It's super simple by the looks of things. It does take a little bit more work than just throwing a pizza in the oven. It has a chicken and cheese and egg based crust. This is based off of a recipe over at ketoconnect.net, and they're wonderful if you're into the ketogenic diet. I've been watching a lot of their vlogs on their channel too. So I think my husband, I hear him. There he is. He's gonna help me with this one. And then the kids have just regular little pizzas. Say hi.
Hi.
All right, so here are the ingredients for the crust and our toppings. So we're gonna try and keep it somewhat simple. 1 can of chicken breast.
1 egg.
1 ounce of grated Parmesan cheese.
And then we put on pretty much as much mozzarella as we want.
Side note, we will be actually weighing out our mozzarella because we're counting macros. We are using a little bit of bruschetta instead of pizza sauce because it is packed with flavor and a smaller amount goes a long way.
Mild pepper rings because yum.
And of course, some pepperoni. And we've already preheated the oven to 350 degrees. I've got a pan here, which you are going to line with parchment paper. And the first step is we're going to actually dry out the chunk chicken breast. Okay, if you have a silicone baking mat, I would use that on here, but we don't. So I'm just using some parchment paper. And you're going to basically just put the chicken on and spread it out so that it will dry out. So you're going to put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 10 minutes.
All right, and since we're having pizza, it only seems fair that the kids get to have pizza too. And since we're making our own pizza, figure we'd let the kids make their own pizza too. Got our nice little Mickey Mouse formation going on. Oh boy! Cheese, some sauce, some pepperoni.
And then I'm gonna have all of mine.
Jackson, did you make a face? All right, it's looking good so far.
Let's see if this dried out. And then change the temp to 500 for when we actually bake it. So it's gonna bake really fast and really hot. All right, so I'm gonna hope that that's dry enough. Back up, buddy, this is really hot. This is going to be the base of our crust. I'm going to add the shredded Parmesan and the egg.
And now back over here, we've got some kids who are anxiously awaiting cheese on your pizza. This kid is very concerned about his olives.
Okay, so that's just kind of like a mushy mixture of chicken and cheese. I added a little bit of garlic powder. Then you're just gonna transfer that to the baking sheet. And then I put the parchment paper over top and we're just gonna roll this. This is probably gonna make a bigger crust than I realized.
Oven just hit 500.
So this needs to go in for 8 to 10 minutes at 500 degrees.
Next for the kiddos, some pepperoni. He's got his olive pizza, a pepperoni pizza for them to split, and it looks like Alice is just gonna make herself a nice little pepperoni pizza. I could demolish this entire jar by myself.
He goes through 1 full jar just in his lunches. This is what happens when you have to use the oven, because that's where I store all of our pans and our cast iron.
When we decided to do this diet, as with any diet, you start thinking about the things that you're gonna be missing out on.
Pizza was the main one.
Pizza was a big one. When I heard that we get to have pizza where you take the crust and replace it with more meat and cheese and eggs. If this turns out half as good as I think it's going to be, I'm probably gonna end up liking this better than regular pizza. So I'm looking forward to this.
It is so high in protein, which is good for him, but not so good for me because I don't need that much protein in a day.
Children are anxiously awaiting for the oven to be done so that we can start making theirs. All right, let's see how our crust turned out.
Lava!
Hopefully it's not black.
I'm gonna drop this down to about 450 so we can cook the kids, which isn't really gonna make a difference.
Cook the kids' pizza.
That's what I meant. I meant, yes, it was implied. I'm not cooking my kids. This is what?
Pizza.
Teamwork.
My olives are gonna melt.
So I didn't mention in the ingredients that we are adding butter to this. With keto, fat is big. So we are actually, now that the crust is done, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter. Another fat that we're also adding to this is MCT oil, and this is actually the XCT oil from Bulletproof. So I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of this, but I'm gonna mix it in with the bruschetta. Maybe we'll just start with 1.
I'll just say do 1 and then maybe pour some on top of the
Yeah,
pizza.
that was the original goal, was to pour it on top. Now the bruschetta, this is 2 tablespoons of bruschetta, but it's full of flavor, so I'm hoping that we don't really need a lot. I didn't want to do a full tomato like base because tomatoes have a lot of carbs and stuff. This is our cheese. This is not a lot of cheese. This is actually half a cup for the entire pizza. You could do like sausage, and then on the video we watched of Keto Connect doing it, they topped theirs with an egg and then fried the egg on top. Banana peppers, which these I'm not really measuring because they don't really have much in them. Now typically this would be a pizza that Will would just eat on his own, like this
Easily.
size. But they say that because it's like chicken, the chicken crust and stuff, like this is a dense meal calorie-wise, and with all the added fats, it should be more filling, so hopefully, fingers crossed, this doesn't leave us hungry.
Maybe at some point we can get some more videos of me in here and maybe I can actually start learning how to cook something. Seeing as this is probably the most time I've spent in the kitchen.
Other than like getting his own food out of the fridge that I've made. Ours needs to go in for 6 to 10. So we'll go ahead and throw that on the other shelf.
Theirs is looking pretty good.
This is just to melt like our cheese and stuff. The crust is already cooked. Okay, now we wait.
The waiting game.
Jackson.
What?
What's that noise? That looks yummy,
Those
kiddos.
are some yummy looking pizzas. Now we gotta let them cool, cut them up, and then you guys have pizza.
All right, let's see. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Look at
whoa,
that
whoa.
sizzly butter goodness.
Wow, that looks amazing.
Get a fork for your salad. Here you go, sweet cheeks. Nice. All right, enjoy.
And we've got my little bit of Caesar salad up there. How is that pizza, guys?
Good.
Is that yummy? Your own pizza that you made?
I'll give it a 50.
50 out of what?
I mean, $100 of the pizza.
Okay, so here's the real test, because this guy loves pizza, okay? So we'll see what he thinks about this chicken crust pizza.
That's really good.
Is it?
Yeah, so good. Let's see what the verdict is on this end.
Tastes like pizza. That's a winner. Very good. All right, friends, thank you so much for watching. I hate the glare on my glasses. There we go, I'm just gonna look this way. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Maybe you learned something new. Even if you are not low carb or keto, this is super good.
Worth trying, I would say.
Yeah. It's a little bit more work, I understand, but once you do it a time or two, I think it'll like fly by. So thanks again. Until next time, we will see you later. Bye.